Would you please stand in honor of the class of 2020? Students, please rise. Good morning. I'm Dr. Ted Landry, principal of the Woodlands High School. And on behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to welcome you to the class of 2020 commencement ceremony. Please remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. And please join Student Body Vice President Sierra Youngworth as she leads us in the pledges to the United States flag and the Texas flag. Choir President Elizabeth Marlowe will then lead us in the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Now please join me for a moment of silence.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave a proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to thank Sierra, Elizabeth, and Spencer for their participation in today's ceremony. At this time, Senior Class President Tyler Clough will make the introductions for today's ceremony, followed by a special message from Jordan Pimentel, our Student Body President.
Welcome parents, faculty, honored guests, and the class of 2020. I am Tyler Clough, Senior Class President. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing the special guests who are celebrating this momentous occasion with us. The following are Conroe Independent School District Board of Trustees and Central Administration. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Datron Williams, President. Mr. Skeeter Hubert, First Vice President. Mr. Scott Moore, Second Vice President. Mr. Ray Sanders, Secretary. Mr. Scott Kidd, Assistant Secretary. Mr. John Husbands, Past President. Mr. Dale Inman, Trustee. Dr. Curtis Knoll, Superintendent. Dr. Chris Hines, Deputy Superintendent. Mr. Greg Colshin, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Education. Dr. Deborah Phillips, Assistant Superintendent for Elementary Education. And Mr. James Caker, Assistant Superintendent of Operations. I would also like to introduce our feeder school principals and associate principals. Dr. Ted Landry, Principal of the Woodlands High School. Miss Jill Hauser, Principal of the Woodlands High School 9th grade campus. Mr. Chris McCord, Principal of McCullough Junior High. Miss Paula Klepeski, Principal of Mitchell Intermediate. Miss Jill Price, Principal of Buckaloo Elementary. Dr. Jared Lambert, Principal of Bush Elementary. Miss Sean Cresswell, Principal of Colson Tough Elementary. Miss Danae Wilker, Principal of Galatas Elementary. Miss Lisa Garrison, Principal of Powell Elementary. Miss Cassie Herzenberg, Principal of Glenlock Elementary. Dr. Alicia Reeves, Principal of Durachin Elementary. Miss J.J. Daw, Principal of Wilkerson Intermediate. Miss Jerry Gambertolio, Associate Principal, and Mr. Paul LeBlanc, Associate Principal. Other notable people that have played a significant role in our education are our assistant principals and counselors. The Woodlands High School assistant principals are Mr. Buddy Bush, Miss Sarah Davidson, Miss Paige Jeans, Mr. Larry Klepeski, Miss Sherry Ledee, Mr. Dennis Musler, Miss Debbie Shepard, Miss Wendy Spears, and Mr. Patrick Ubernowski. The Woodlands High School counselors are Miss Emily Bethel, Miss Allie Chambers, Miss Keisha Clark, Miss Julie Crane, Miss Brittany Darden, Miss Kim Dwyer, Miss Jane Irabaron, Miss Tiffany Jaquay, Miss Vicki Woods, Miss Angie McNeil, Miss Stacy Mosley, Miss Tracy Turner, Miss Cassidy Vijagas, Miss Amy Hawley. Introducing the class of 2020 are TWHS faculty members Mr. James Rowland and Mr. Tim Jakubek. Highlander seniors participating in today's ceremony are Spencer Johnson, bagpiper, Jordan Pimentel, student body president, Sierra Jungworth, student body vice president, Lizzie Marlowe, choir president, Nicholas Devia, choir vice president, Allie Griffith, valedictorian, Vinnie Tambari, salutatorian, and Alejandro Nunez, graduation speaker. There is one additional group of people we would like to recognize today. If it were not for the dedication and courage of the people who have served or who are currently serving in our armed forces, we would not have the liberty to gather here and celebrate on this very special occasion. If you are an active member, a veteran, or are entering the armed forces after high school, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you for your service to our country, and congratulations, class of 2020.
I tried writing this speech back in November. The furthest I'd gotten for months was the title, Graduation Speech. My name is Jordan Pimentel, and I am your student body president. It's my pleasure to welcome students, friends, families, and faculty to the Woodlands High School Class of 2020 graduation. Every one of you have made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. It's crazy to think that just 3 short years ago, we were walking into the main campus for the first time and getting lost in the cold hallway trying to find our way to the portables. I won't lie, Class of 2020 has been through a lot, and no, this has not been the smoothest year, but here we all are, we got through it, and we got through it together. Wise philosopher Suidi once said, "A couple setbacks bounce back and recover," and that is exactly what we did. I don't know about you, but these past 4 years have been the best 4 years of my life, but I definitely peaked in high school, so it could be a little different for you. With school coming to an end, it gave me a lot of time to reflect on the past 4 years and think towards the many more we have to come. Through this time off, I have learned how important it is to rise above. Why? Because you are bigger than this moment or that moment. You have the ability to rise above and make the most out of every situation. When times like these come, I challenge you to remind yourself that you can be so much more than you think you can. Be a light in other people's lives, look for the positive, and encourage others to do the same. As we celebrate all the seniors sitting here, I would also like to take time to thank some of the people who have helped us get here today. Thank you to all the teachers, coaches, faculty, parents, and friends for the continued support and encouragement throughout these years. We truly could not have done it without you. It has been my honor and privilege serving you as your president these past 4 years. As our time as Highlanders comes to an end, I would like to congratulate you and wish you the best moving forward. With that being said, class of 2020, it's our time to shine. Make it a great life or not, Highlanders. The choice is yours.
I'd like to thank Tyler and Jordan for adding their special touch to today's ceremony and for their tremendous leadership throughout their time in school, especially these last few weeks. You have selflessly led your classmates through an unprecedented last few weeks of school, and I believe I can speak for both your classmates and the faculty and staff of the Woodlands High School when I say thank you. The Woodlands High School has been truly fortunate to have you as our student leaders. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I introduce and tell you about our 2 top academic graduates. This year's salutatorian is Vincent Tambari. Vincent is the son of John and Iris Tambari. Vincent started in CISD as a kindergartner at Bush Elementary, then on to Mitchell Intermediate, followed by McCullough Junior High before entering the Woodlands High School. Vincent is an Advanced Placement Scholar and a National Merit Commended Scholar. He is a member of the National Honor Society. Vincent has also played lacrosse for the Woodlands High School and enjoys wakeboarding and computer programming. Vincent has 3 older brothers whom he enjoys spending time with. Vincent has been accepted to Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and plans on pursuing a major in computer science. Vincent closes his high school career with a weighted grade point average of 5.4386. Ladies and gentlemen, the Woodlands High School is proud to present your salutatorian, Vincent Tambari. And now, please join me in welcoming Alexandria Griffith, the valedictorian of the class of 2020. Allie is the daughter of Denise and Doug Griffith. Mr. and Mrs. Griffith, would you and your family please stand and be recognized? Allie came to CISD when she entered Buckaloo Elementary as a kindergartner. She then attended Mitchell Intermediate and was on to McCullough Junior High before entering the Woodlands High School as a freshman. Allie is an Advanced Placement Honors Scholar and a National Merit Commended Scholar. Allie has received an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where she will play Division I intercollegiate volleyball. Allie received a congressional nomination for the Academy by Congressman Kevin Brady. Upon graduation from the Academy, she will be commissioned into the Air Force as an officer. Allie stands before you today with a grade point average of 5.44. She is ranked first in a class of 1,130. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present to you Allie Griffith, the valedictorian of the class of 2020. Congratulations, Allie. And now, Senior Alejandro Nunez Bravo will deliver the commencement address.
Hello, my name is Alejandro Nunez Bravo. To our administrators, teachers, families, and friends, thank you for being here to celebrate us students as we move on to the next stages of our lives, and for the support that you have given us over the past several years. Class of 2020. Throughout our 4 years at the Woodlands High School, we have truly demonstrated what it means to be Highlander strong. In the wake of Hurricane Harvey, we ran donation drives, helped repair homes, and provided various forms of aid to those in need, including many of our own. Even right now, amid the COVID-19 pandemic, we've 3D printed face shields for hospital workers, raised money for food banks, and provided peer support through our various student organizations. Today, we celebrate our achievements and accomplishments at the Woodlands High School, underscored by our unity amidst hardship. It would be impossible to list all of the success we've had as Highlanders, but whether it was through a group or individually, whether it happened in or out of school, whether it affected just your family or the whole nation, your triumphs have not gone unnoticed. Class of 2020, when you leave the Woodlands High School, you will have made impacts on others and left marks of your achievements that will persist for generations. Your presence in this ceremony today is evidence that your dedication to your academics, extracurriculars, and relationships has been successful. As you receive your diploma, I want you to think back to all those emotions that you felt freshman year, just for a moment. The eagerness, the nerves, the different mixtures of both, and realize how much you have grown over the past 4 years to become the person you are today. But your story is not over yet. As you step away from the Woodlands High School, you're stepping towards a new journey in life, where you're an artist, athlete, musician, performer, academic, or a blend of the various facets exemplified by our student body. I hope that you strive to make the world a better place in your own unique way. I hope that wherever you go and whatever you do it with a passion. No matter the paths you take in life, I know you have the capacity to be successful. Thank you, Class of 2020, for all the memories and impacts you have made upon countless lives, and I look forward to all the memories and impacts you will make in the future. Make it a great world or not. The choice is yours.
Special thanks to Alejandro and his message to our graduates. Seniors, the Board of Trustees, administration, teachers, parents, family, and community members are gathered here to honor and recognize you for reaching this very important milestone in your life. I am honored to stand before you today to join in this important ceremony. Today we celebrate the class of 2020. This class will go down in history as one of the most resilient graduating classes. You have risen to every challenge placed before you and handled them successfully and with the true character of a Highlander. Parents, friends, family, and community members, as you will hear, they have not disappointed in any area of their high school experience. In just the past 4 years, your accomplishments have been staggering. You have grown up, expanded your horizons, and challenged yourself to reach goals most students only dream of reaching. I hope in the days to come, and as you think back on your high school experience, you will have many fond memories. You have experienced a great deal during the course of your high school careers and have proven to be capable of adapting to anything placed before you. Through it all, you have demonstrated maturity, resiliency, and have handled all of the challenges with grace and dignity. Class of 2020, you have brought positive attention and a great deal of fame to both the Woodlands High School and our community. As a group, you have been successful in every endeavor, from upholding the high academic standards for which the Woodlands High School is recognized, to being known around our state and nation in almost every area of extracurricular involvement. In the class of 2020, there are 10 National Merit finalists, 11 National Merit semifinalists, 35 National Merit Commended Scholars, 27 National Hispanic Recognition Scholars, 73 AP Scholars, 48 AP Scholars with honors, 80 AP Scholars with distinction, and 14 National AP Scholars. This year's graduating class has acquired a total amount of $10,625,632 in scholarships. Seniors, I know you will continue the legacies of determination and generosity that you have established during your time at the Woodlands High School and pass those characteristics along to others. If you continue to make wise choices, help those in need, and continue to be the leaders you have proven to be at the Woodlands High School, your future will be full of the richest rewards. Congratulations on a job well done. Dr. Knoll, if you would please join me on stage. I'd also like to take a minute to acknowledge and thank our board members who are present today. Board President, Mr. Datron Williams, Mr. Scott Moore, Mr. Skeeter Hubert, Mr. John Husbands, and Mr. Scott Kidd. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here and helping us celebrate these fine young people. At this time, will the graduates of the Woodlands High School class of 2020 please rise? President Williams, members of the Conroe Independent School District Board of Trustees, and Dr. Knoll, Superintendent of Schools, as principal of the Woodlands High School, it is my distinct honor and privilege to certify that the graduates of the Woodlands High School class of 2020 have met the requirements of the Conroe Independent School District and the state of Texas and are hereby entitled to be graduated from the Conroe Independent School District and the Woodlands High School with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Seniors, please be seated. Will the first row of students please line up at the stage? I guess so.
Alexandria Denise Griffith. Axel Olaf Ugeli. Naraya Awayo Selayeta. Jared Richard Ali. Geneva Sky Allison. Santiago Amaya Garlanao. Olivia Elise Anderson. Grace Linhong Baldwin. Lexi Elise Balkema. Faith Noel Baingirter. Lauren Marie Barnes. Emily Catherine Barrett. Tyler Carl Beard. Joshua S. B. Sophie Anna Marie Bishop. Adriana Adriana Kira K. Vital Bluben. Camille Mariana Borja. Aubrey Bourne. Matthew Allen Bullivus. Wyatt Royce Cade. Carlson Travis Edgar. Alexandra Ray Carr. David Andre Castro. Valentina Chimenti. Ada Samari Sinar. Madeline Rose Clark. Tyler Jack Clough. Kaylee Elizabeth Cordier. Helen Reed Crawford. Bridget Moria Curtis. Alice Nu Dang. Lauren Kingsley Dietz. Madeline Claire Dunlop. Riley Paige Dunseth. Joshua Dean Eknes. Rafael Sebastian Elhada. That's close. Elise Sydney Emmenheiser. Ainsley Elizabeth Everett. Sarah Jane Faria. Peyton Dinsley Farnham. Silvino Antonio Fernandez Rosada. Sofia Rose Cabanada Ferrer. Carly Evelyn Fuqua. Elena Nicole Flaskamp. Megan Louisa Fodor. Jeffrey Stephen Formica. William Michael Gowen. Ignacio Enrique Gonzalez. Katie Nelda Green. Melissa Ann Hansen. They're not in. Oops. Grace Eileen Harris. Chase Michael Hartzell. Lucy Charlotte Hattrick. Adriana Yoselin Hermosa Baca. Hannah Marie Hextel. Wen De Ho. John Weston Hoffman. Catherine Ann Hollick. William Lamont Holloway. David Lawrence Holt. Rachel Louise Hutto. Alina Bushra Ijaz. Ganesh Jagannath. Spencer Duran Johnson. Andrew Douglas Jones. Alexander Shu Chang. Zafar Albertovich Kababulin. Catherine Marie Kohler. Arwa Fayaz Kasawala. Alexander Edward Cons. Matthew Casper Kozlowski. Madeline Claire Cruckton. Syed Abbas Cameron. Adam Paul Cahill Abakar. Ibtihal Ahmed Abuela. Kayla Marie Abueta. America Ariana Acosta. Ab Blackwell Acuff. Alfonso Aguirre Terrones. Wait a minute. Which one's first? Sorry. Ayman Hassan. Ryan Merrick Allen. Andrea Leanne Alizeda. Vivian Inez Alton. Kiara Elaine Alateri Quintero. Luis Fernando Alvarez Arce. Sophie Kaylin Amarant. Benjamin Amundsen. Christian Patrick Anderson. Tristan Perry Rasmus Anderson. Ricardo Axel Andred Macias. Rodrigo Thomas Quiqui. Pablo Ariano Arango. Ryan Joseph Arena. Ignacio Andres Arias. Mariana Arias Santorias. Blaine Allen Armstrong. Drake Stone Arnold. Joaquin Eduardo Aragada Martinez. Ashley Alicia Ashton. Leah Claire Austin. Meredith Alyssa Austin. Mia Bella Avia. Pablo Avias. Tamara Baden Arianas. Regina Baden Salgado. Zachary Wade Bailey. Carter Davis Bajot. Kevin Eric Baker. Santiago Berg Balderas. Oops, did that in the wrong order. Sorry. Isabella Alessandra Bellastrini. Eric Baptist. Bruno Barbetta Suman. Ethan Miguel Varela. Matthew Brendan Barker. Zuleika Barragan Lopez. Mallory Redding Barrett. Alexa Marie Barron. Rebecca Joy Barros. Alexander Pressler Barlow. Andrew Al Bartolo. Charles Greg Bartolo. Vincent Claveri Bartolo. Timothy Michael Batchelor. Kaylee Ann Baylor. Lily Catherine Beal. Seth Isaac Beerb. Alejandro Becerra Inez. Dominica Isabel Badon Pazmino. Nathan James Beitler. Maggie Keaton Bell. Connor Dean Benko. Christian James Benson. Zachary Stephen Bentley. McKenna Noel Berkowitz. Ramiro Ivan Berner Paredes. Nicholas Gregory Berta. Melanie Lisette Pintacourt Lopez. Margot Juliette Villier. Maya Marie Bott. Lance Jacob Bingham. Dylan Jeffrey Benny. Chase Christian Black. Wish they would just do some in order. Landon Cade Blackwell. Abigail Lynn Bocher. Gracie Elizabeth Bolender. Abby Demarius Bunzan. Avery Victoria Bosco. Kingsley Renee Bounds. Peyton Hunter Bounds. Give me a second. Harrison Pratt Borg. Jenna Elizabeth Bourgeois. Tori Aaron Bowman. Dylan Sloan Box. Sydney Alexis Boyles. Nicholas Stephen Brack. Kirsten Kelly Bradley. Samuel Joseph Branham. Lauren Grace Bredehoff. Duncan David Brenmer. Camille Amanda Brooks. Taylor Allen Broussard. Kimberly Elizabeth Buchanan. Matthew Edward Buckley. Jonah Richard Buffton. Carrion Samuel Burgett. Lindsay Kathleen Ann Burns. Joseph Hugh Bynum. Lucerato Maximiliana Cabrieros. Tiffany Cabrera Benscombe. Jessica Caldwell, Cameron Kenneth Cayley, Harrison Vaughn Cayley, Cristobal Caballeros Cardenas, David Anthony Campbell, Hunter Glenn Campbell, Natalie June Campbell, Madison Ruth Campbell, Paula Canton, Juliana Patrice Capacho Martinez, Catherine Grace Campanigro, September Mariah Lynn Carradine, Ryan Spencer Cardinal, Julia Rose Carlin, Evan Thomas Carlson, Vernon Matthew Carlton, Brandon Hayden Carmichael, Mauricio Carrera Gonzalez, Justin Daniel Carroll, Iyari Amaranta Casillas Mariscal, Annabella Castellano de los Santos, Chloe Marie Castro, Michael Chai, Grace Carolyn Chapman, Catlin Nicole Charbonneau, Joanna Isabella Chavez, Maria Alejandra Chavez Valanders, Alexa Checo Astudillo, Nicholas Carlos Chirino Martinez, Augustin Chuza Salazar, Adam Baker Clark, Alexander David Clark, Cameron Lee Clark, Christopher David Glass Rodriguez, Lane Walker Cleveland, Jennifer Renee Clifton, Aaron David Clough, Joseph Edward Coates Gabriel. Carla Cobos Perez. Audrey Louise Codispati. Fernando da Coella. Marta Colantes. Henry Maxwell Coley. Annalie Collins. Alejandro Camanares Ardilla. Caroline Moro Conroy. Elijah Joaquin Contreras. Jorge Eduardo Contreras Mondragon. Isabella Carvalho Contrusi. Madison Olivia Coons. Hannah Louise Copland. Blaine Reiser Corrigan. Bruno Correa Serdan. Laura Montserrat Correa Estrada. Maria Victoria Costa Restego. Paris Elizabeth Couch. Virginia Rothwell Cowan. Ella Mabry Cox. Allison Nicole Kraft. Rihanna Renee Crane. Ellen Hope Crawford. Ethan James Creasy. Brendan Thomas Cruz. Blake Mitchell Cruz. Jacob Dale Kreitz. Kennedy Alyssa Kroom. Mitchell Alexander Croxton. Andrea Taylor Cruz. Jasmine Lisette Cruz. Simon Octaviano Cruz. Emiliano Cruz Rascom. Jack Anthony Curtis. Joseph Nicholas Cotillo. Kristen Ann Zernikowski. Benjamin Winston Daniels. Cameron Scott Daniels. David Alexander Davidian. Andrew Kennedy Davidson. Harry John Davis. Cole Benjamin Davis. Meredith Claire Davis. Travis Gavin Day. Ian Hendrick DeCoster. Alejandra de la Rosa Romo. Manuel de Castillo Castrillon. Fernanda del Olmo Jimenez. Sorry. Anna Marie de Leon. Emma Catherine DeMary. Cameron Daniel Demers. Nicholas Scott Dennison. Nicholas Victor Devia Luna. Compton Elijah Devenish. Naomi Chupan Deep. Anne Marie D'Anfrancesco. Alexis Alejandra Damon. Jaquaid Antonio Dinkins. Ross Jeffrey Evans Dixon. Thomas Michael Dixon. Ashton Daniel Dodd. Cole Michael Dodson. Dylan Fox Domingo. Mackenzie Page Donald. Simona Supriya Dande. Sydney Grace Dornick. Eloy Sadek Diaria dos Santos. Carter Lanham Doucette. Dylan Andrew Dreiling. Emily Ann Trickemer. Emily Elizabeth Driscoll. Hunter Allen Dubois. Jet Raymond Duncan. Annabelle Rose Kelly Edwards. Eggle Alexandria Edward. Eglin Jacob Riley. Kayla Amy Emmon. Sarah Ahmed Halmi Elgendi. Braden Blaze Elkins. Gavin Ellis. Jake Salvia Ellis. Caitlin Faith Emberton. Manuel Gabriela Enambo. Elijah James Erdman. Zachary Martin Escovedo. Gavin Espinoza. Natalia Lucia Esteban Rodero. Kinley Lorene Estes. Sage Havan Estes. Jacob Thomas Evans. Abdul Karim Farquhar. Leah Turando Fakhruddin. Molly Kate Falgust. Suzanne Marie Falgust. Emily Michael Fargo. Riley Nicole Farley. Valeria Cristina Favarola Rivas. Nelson Fernandez. Raven Alyssa Finley. Aiden Michael Fish. Samuel Joseph Flesh. Julie Lynn Flowers. Caleb Matthew Fox. Sergio Froguela. Elizabeth Ann Francis. Ashley May Frank. Jasmine Sky Frile Ortiz. Brooks Russell Friedman. Tyler Keith Fritz. Kendall Elise Froelich. Catherine Danielle Franzak. Benjamin Henry Thomas Fulgham. Colin Wade Fulkerson. Gabriela Fusco. Megan Elizabeth Gallagher. Jean Marie Gansel. Avery Monroe Gant. Jessica Giselle Garcia. Michael Alexander Garcia. Natalia Garcia. Sorry. Garcia de la Cadena Gonzalez. Garcia de Quevedo Zamora Marina. That's out of order. Madison Joseph Garris. I didn't know we switched alphabet. Madeline Claire Garver. Rodrigo Mendoza Garza. Gianna Victoria Gadiano. Ana Gaviria Garcia Naranjo. Maria Gaviria Garcia Naranjo. Sharon Gabrielle Gear. Anthony William Gezzi. Brighton Isaiah Guilford. Azur Elizabeth Gilmore. Andrew Luis Gonzalez. Javier Gonzalez Rodriguez. Lucia Gonzalez Rodriguez. Nicholas Gonzalez Vasquez. Esteban Gonzalez Guido. Madeleine Dorothy Green. Trinity Nicole Greenwood. Justin Edward Gregg. Hope Gabrielle Griggs. Lyndon Phoenix Gross. Madison Danielle Grotberg. Adelie Guaso. Geronimo Guerra Munoz. Ethan Samuel Guillory. Joshua Ryan Guillory. Daniela Sofia Comicio. Mimi Hannah Guthrie. Karina Gutierrez Lopez. Santiago Guzman. Maria Fernanda Guzman Cover. Jaden Elizabeth Hare. Kiaya Renee Harston. Carol Ann Halbert. Kaylee Page Hall. Ethan Michael Hammer. Matthew Kenneth Hammock. William Charles Hammond. Courtney Grace Hampton. Mackenzie Grace Hampton. Cody James Hanson. Olivia Brennan Hardiman. Naya Diana Harmon. Avery Marie Harris. Iwilani Cassidy Harris. Justin Alexander Harris. Aiden Michael Harvey. Fatima Hassan. Dallas Johns Hatfield. Beverly Brooke Houseman. Madison Taylor Hebert. Brady Glenn Henderson. Gabrielle Elizabeth Henderson. Nuna Paloma de Cueros Enriquez. Alexander George Hinwood. Naomi Joy Hernandez. Angela Hamina Hernandez Palomera. Enoa Hernandez Reyes. Hunter Cade Hess. Blake Wesley Higdon. Avery Elizabeth Hilbig. Reed Joseph Hill. Josephine Elizabeth Hill. Cole Thomas Hemmer. Ana Maria Hinos Rivera. Megan Daniel Hipsher. Lauren Marie Hoffman. Hayden Finnegan Hollister. Kayla Adele Hone. Paige Chanel Hooper. Summer Christine Horn. Cade Michael Horton. Manaz Hassan. Adriana Danielle Howard. Cassidy Noel Hudson. Hala Grace Huffaker. Treston James Hersong. Christopher Wilson Hurt. Nicole Hurtado. Emma Faith Hutton. Tyler Christian Veem. Ricardo Ibrahim Nicolo.
Sorry, I threw you off. It's all mixed up.
Amanda Chidubem Ifi Ani Chukwu. Jonathan Riley Entz. Emma Marie Ivy. Lauren Anna Jablonski. Carolina Paige Jackson. Lindsay Renee Jackson. Summer Mackenzie Jackson. Jalen Tyrese Jefferson. Savannah Marie Jensen. Brewer Elizabeth Johnson. Cody Gerald Johnson. Dane Alexander Johnson. Macy Claire Johnson. Malik Dion Johnson. Sarah Marie Johnson. Davion Armate Jones. Alan Salisbury Jones. Macy Elise Jones. Zachary James Jones. Luke McFall Joris. Sophie Claire Juilliard. Sierra Lynn Jungworth. Aman Mukhtar Kadri. Simran Amit Kakar. Laura Kalai. Tag Daniel Kamakowski. Ekaterina Kandaria. Roxit Kanzakar. Yit Bhutan Karaman. Alexander Jacob Kelly. Cade Walton Kennedy. Connor William Kent. Emma Noel Kent. Jennifer Elise Kernodle. Alina Rita Khan. Aaliyah Jordan King. Megan Teresa King. Cole Joseph Kirkendall. Barry Cooper Klein. Kyler Paul Missick. Christian Edward Knifick. Jenna Ray Galeffel. Kristen Nicole Calefo. Benjamin Edward Jackson Colteron. Leah Elizabeth Korkowski. Addison Elizabeth Kralik. Maria Fernanda Kravitz Vasquez. Madeline Grace Kretschmer. Nora Shobing Croken. William Robert Crotty. Neil Sachin Kudakar. Nicholas Ian Quo. Nicholas Carias. Connor Ashton Middleton.
We apologize for the technical difficulties we're experiencing with the screen. Today's ceremony has been live streamed to YouTube and can be found there at the conclusion of this morning's ceremony. Graduates, please rise. Symbolic of your graduation and moving from one stage in life to the next, you may move your tassels from the right to the left. At this time, we will have our school song. We think the audio will work. If it doesn't, we have Nicholas on standby to sing it for us live. So, even though it is tradition to link fingers during the school song, due to social distancing requirements, please refrain from linking fingers with anyone other than your immediate family.
We remember our time at the Woodlands High as a time of friendship and success. All our years have been the best here at the Woodlands High School. Hail to the Highlanders, the Woodlands Highlanders, the mighty Highlanders, brave and the true. Hail Hail to the Highlanders, the Woodlands Highlanders, the mighty Highlanders, red and the green. Bagpipes are calling, loudly the pipes are calling down through the glen. Hail to the Highlanders, the Woodlands Highlanders, hail to the red and green of the Woodlands High.
And that was our choir vice president, Nicholas Devia, singing for us. Thank you, Nicholas. All right, at this time, please remain at your seats and continue to practice social distancing throughout the dismissal. Graduates, starting with the first row, please follow the teachers in the rows in your section out of the stadium through your designated gate behind the scoreboard, where you can then reunite with your family at their vehicle. Guests will be dismissed by the ushers by rows and will exit to the left to the colored gate below their section and meet their graduates at their vehicles. That concludes our ceremony. Congratulations, graduates. Ushers, would you please dismiss row 1 and row 13 to exit to their left.